Hello everyone, McKenna here at Spawn Fly Fish, and we're back with this week's shop update. And we have a ton of stuff to go over with you guys, so grab your wallets. So we're gonna start off with some products that we've already historically carried and have loved here at the shop, but Hareline just released either new size variations or color variations. So for the Chocolates Game Changer Chenille, they now carry it in an extra large as well as their standard size. For Chocolates Finesse Body Chenille, they have it in an extra large as well as a large and a medium. And the CDC feathers come in a 3-gram bulk pack now. As far as beads, we have these brass eye beads now in many different colors.
All right, everybody. So McKenna touched on some new colors and variations of products that we've currently gotten in that we've had before, and continuing on that theme, let's get into some new colors of products you love already. So we got Ice Dub in a couple new colors here. Rainbow, mixed rainbow, and rainbow trout. Look pretty snazzy. I would grab some, which I will. Let's get into some uni mohair. Now, they have extended the color range and we have all of them. So no need to look any further. Just order them up here at Spawn. Belly hair, not a new product, but definitely some new colors tossed in. You can see Hareline is sort of rounding out their offering. So where you might have been able to get regular hair in a certain color, but not in dyed body hair, now you can get it into body hair. Same mentality and thought process when we're talking X Select Marabou. Previously, you could get all these great colors in the blood quill, but maybe not all of them in the X Select. Ta-da! Here is your answer to that. So you can see there are some gorgeous colors in there. And as soon as we're done with this, I'll be digging in and helping myself to the colors I need. For all those out there who love double pupil lead eyes, here is olive. So whether it's tying sculpins or other natural bait fish, now you've got the color. Parapost. I don't know how many of you love this product. I do, and here are more reasons to love it even more. All the great, shiny, bright colors that you need for visibility on the water. Parapost, not for the fish, for the fisher. So this helps you see, especially those tiny little parachute flies that just disappear. No longer will they disappear. All right, so now let's get into some fun stuff. And keep in mind, at Spawn, we're always on the vise. Every day we're tying something, whether it's all of us in the shop getting together and working on a joint design for a cool fly, or if it's on our own, we're all tying almost every day. So let's start with something that you're sort of familiar with. We've got peacock herl, right? In all these amazing colors, purples, olives, chartreuse, pink, gray, orange, you name it. However, keep this in mind before you go, oh, gotta have it. This has been bleached before it's dyed. What that's gonna mean is it's gonna take some of the length off of those filaments that come off of each feather. So when you get this and start wrapping your normal patterns, oh my goodness, there's short fibers. You're darn right it's short fibers. Now you can't say you're surprised. Another fun one here, and this takes me back to days of tying massive quantities of flies for fly shops. And if you look here, this is leech leather. So red, pink, black, dark olive, you name it. They got all the great colors. Just tell me that's not a worm looking. And if you've never tied leeches with this leather or other, I can tell you it's amazing. Once this stuff gets wet, it softens up. It's really nice in the mouth. Not that I've chewed on a lot of it, just enough to be able to tell you that. And what does that mean when you're fishing? It means the fish is going to chomp on it. It's not going to go, man, that doesn't feel right, and spit it. It's just going to hold on to it. It gives you a little extra time to set that hook. And with these, that's what you're going to be doing, setting the hook. All right, I've been kind of looking forward to this a little bit. You all know what I think about the Schmen dubbing twister. Must have product on your tying table. Well, now they've got scissors. So they've got them in large, regular, they've got them in size mid, which is a 4-inch, and they've got them in standard and curved. And I don't know about you, but I like to get a little bougie when it comes to my tools. As long as I'm gonna have other nice stuff like a nice vise, I'm gonna match it up with some nice tools, and in the end, I have nice flies. So let's switch over to the fine folks from Italy and see what Copter has in store for us. So here we're gonna start with the tying needle. Now, I start with this because I'm not exactly sure what went on in their brains when they designed this product. On its own, it would have been a great little bodkin, but they've rounded the point of it, so there's a little ball at the end of this thing. And I suppose in theory I could justify this in saying it's going to match the curvature when you bring that to the thread. I'll let you know for sure at some point. But as far as a sturdy, really nice product, this is a great tool. And sticking with the fine folks from Copter, let's take a look at what they have to offer in the scissor world. This thing is slick. I'm not even gonna put this down all the way because I think this is going into Pete's pile. But if you need a scissors that'll absolutely cut through anything, boom, there it is. I mean, just look at that thing. It feels solid when you pick it up. It's got some heft to it. You know you're into quality right there. And last, but not least, this is a little pricey, but I'm telling you right now, you're all worth it. So don't forget yourself. Come Christmas time and you're like, man, I wish I'd gotten this. Well, by all means, January is right next to December. Don't hesitate. Give us a jingle. Hop on the website. Get yourself a nice little tying treat. And that's it for Pete.
Continuing to dive into this new Hareline catalog, we're going to jump right into feathers. And there's a couple new ones that we want to showcase that are brand new this year. So the first one we're going to do is a barred variant Schlappen. I love Schlappen. I use it in the jetty worms. We use it in collars for a plethora of different flies out here and across the fisheries that we participate in. And now we'll be able to give it a whole new look. I'm really excited, especially purple here, given that coho, that B-run coho is right around the corner. We're already seeing some sniff in, but this is a really cool product. If you like Schlappen, know that you now have a full new lineup of colors and that barred look. Next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna jump into the Badger Saddle Hackle. This is another really cool product, especially for those bass tires and other tires that are using this sort of longer feather. Historically, you've had to buy a saddle. We offer some here in the shop, and this gives you just a handful of feathers that will allow you to curate a bunch of flies for the on the vise for your local fisheries. Again, a ton of colors, really, really cool little product. Next one we're gonna go into, sorry, I'm having to catch up and read some of these. There's a lot we're going over. The Hen Pheasant Body Soft Hackle. Wow, we got a lot of these. Again, another new feather here this year. We have some different pheasant body products, but now you can get these dyed colors. Again, a bunch of different colors, really cool little feathers for a plethora of fly patterns out there. Last feather we have to go over, potentially, unless I'm missing one somewhere, is the Jailhouse Marabou. This is the yellow barred red. Okay, disclaimer, for those of you that have used our fine barred Marabou, this is a pretty eerily similar product. So we want you to be aware of that when you go in to buy it. If you've used that product before, know that this is a similar product. There's a whole new range of colors. You're definitely gonna get some longer fibers. You're gonna get more feathers. So check those out. There's some really cool colors, but again, note that it is eerily similar to that product. All right, for all my spay friends out there, the Brassonic discs we now carry. Those of you tying tube flies, we now have you partially covered. We got all the colors. We got several different sizes. Again, those are live on the site. For all of those out there that are tying spay flies, we will continue to have you covered, even though I don't spay fish that much. Alrighty, Last one that I'm going over at this moment, we still got a bunch more to go over, is that big fly thread. Simply put, this is for big flies. So we have a lot of bucktail jig tires on the East Coast that are always looking for something that they can really wrench down on. And this is going to be just that. This is a 400 denier, and it is going to be able to pack a punch. So we have all the colors that they offer in that live here at the shop. And we're going to just keep jumping into all that's new here in the Hareline 2024 catalog.
Oh, hey. And sorry, I was just trying to sneak in a little education there. For those of you that don't know, we have quite an offering of books. So whether you're a bibliophile or just a weekend warrior, when it's time to dive into some words of wisdom, we've got you covered here at Spawn. Couple products that we might have neglected, stepped over, just plain missed. Hareline now offers elk rump. I don't know if you've ever used it. If you haven't, this is not exactly the hair you want for an elk hair caddis, but when you need to add some bulk to a streamer, keep it lightweight, keep it water resistant, this is what you need. Bulk up that fly, make them massive, no weight. In the same vein, we have some new dyed elk hair in different colors from Hareline. This being my favorite, the brown drake. If you're tying stone flies, this is the color you want. It is beautiful. Green drake, you know why. All right, one last one to touch on. I've got some backstrap. Now, when you talk to me about elk backstrap, I get ready for dinner. I've never used backstrap elk hair, but I'll tell you this, it's light, it's gonna be real floaty, and yeah, that's a technical term, floaty. And my guess is it'll spin pretty well. Again, long fiber, no weight to it, so when you get to adding bulk and you don't wanna have that real heavy fly, this is your answer. And then last but not least, we've already got the moose body hair on the website, and now we've got some nice moose mane. So if you're Josh, you're gonna grab some of this for those beautiful shrimp flies he ties, and you give it that realistic antennae. You can do tails out of this stuff. You can tie ant legs, stonefly legs, any type of bug leg. Or you get this pack that has the white and the brown in it. You take one of each, tie them in, and gently wrap yourself one of the deadliest midges known to fishers. And there you have it. It's yours today.
All right, we forgot a couple things last minute. Back at my desk here, getting things rocking and rolling, so they will be live the moment this comes out. We forgot that we have some foam Dodger heads from Hareline. We added a handful of foam products from Hareline. They are all live on our site. They only have white and black. Believe it or not, all the other colors of foam that we have don't sell nearly as well. So for those of you out there, diver heads, we got some Dodger heads, and 3 sizes. So we got those live on the site. Another thing that we forgot, the reason why we forgot it is because we hung it on the shelf, and it turns out that these don't hang super well. So they all stick to each other, so it's kind of hard for you to get in and see all the different colors. But thankfully, we have really cool pictures provided by Kling on our website. So we have all of these fly holders here. We got 3 sizes. I think it's Delta, Plus, and Mini. Don't quote me on that. Just got these up on the website. But we have 3 colors. And we have a bunch of different styles of this mini version. They first look, they appear to work really well. I was able to pick up my keys, and I have a whole mess of keys on there. But as you guys know, I love the Tacky Fly Dock. I don't like the new Tacky Fly Dock at all. So I am looking for a new product, and I'm hoping this can be that. We will let you guys know as we utilize this product ourselves and field test it. The last product, this is not a Hareline product. We're gonna kind of step outside that Hareline catalog. We get a whole mess of emails asking for Crystal Flash Hens 233. Frankly, I've never used it. It is pretty though, and I understand why all you guys want it. We have a whole mess of it here in the shop. I got a handful of it here. We got a whole bunch in the back. So for those of you that have been emailing, wondering when this product is going to land, we now have it. It is really nice, really pretty. Speaking of additions to the website, if you haven't checked out our story on Spawn Semi Seal's addition to the Hareline catalog, it is a must read. Pete has been busting his butt in the back, working day and night to get that to fly shops across the world. And there's a really good blog on that that is a must read. So be sure to check that out. That went live today.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, this week's fishing report. It has been hot. We've been fishing for salmon, caught a ton of chum, a few coho, primarily using those pinks and purples, a little bit of chartreuse. We've been utilizing the Spawn polywog tails, and they are loving that flow movement. We are expecting a push of rain, which will get some new fish back in the arena, and the fishing should be awesome. As you can see, I'm already ready to go. Can't wait. If you have a chance, you should get out there and go fish. As always, hit like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the new arrivals page for all of these items that we went over today, and stay tuned for a new YouTube video. Thank you.
I can get down live with the honey.
Okay.